My name is Allison Jamison, and I found the FH Foundation about 5 years ago after I was confirmed as a homozygous FH patient. I had known since I was 5 that I had FH, but I didn't know that it was HoFH until I was given a clinical trial, or was entering into a clinical trial and had gene testing done. And at that time, I thought that it was even different than what I thought I had been living with my whole life. So I started looking for resources and for other people who might have similar stories. And I found the FH Foundation. And it was the first time in my life that I knew somebody outside of my own family who had this disease. So it was very reassuring, and it was a tremendous resource for me at that time. I think that particularly with HoFH, it can be very scary. A lot of the information that is out there in the medical community too is outdated. So to meet families who've just had children diagnosed and they may have been told that their child won't live out of their teenage years, to be able to stand in front of them and say, I'm 43 years old, I have HoFH, I have been treating it my whole life. Yes, I've had cardiac events, I've had things that happen, but it's manageable. You can work on it. This is not a death sentence. This is just a chronic condition that you treat. Being able to find other people that have FH, we can talk about treatment options. People can ask, did this ever happen to you? And they can be reassured that they're not the first person ever to go through this. You can find a doctor in your hometown if maybe you didn't know of one. And just the opportunity to feel less like an anomaly and more like part of a community. Because I've been to so many doctors who say, I've never met anybody like you. Wow, this is really different. And they are learning about me. So then to be able to find hundreds of other people who say, I had that same experience, or have you tried this, or what was your experience with that, gives you a feeling of support and of hope that there's a community out there working towards the same goal that you are. I see my role as I'm somebody who's been there. You can ask me questions. I can share my personal experience. It gives people a sense of comfort, I think. That's the role that I see, comfort and education of you need to be careful, but you don't have to be scared, and here are the things that we can do, and this community is here to support you. And you see that happen again in real time through the discussion groups and things. People come in very, very upset and scared, and they start to get feedback and they start to learn, and they become advocates sometimes themselves. And so it's really kind of helping at a grassroots level to spread education and support for each other.